start your day. Fabulously flawed, we're lighting the way. Monday to Friday, new episodes with laughter and love. Let's start the show. We're shaking things up. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Motivation, inspiration, and fun. Fabulously flawed, everyone. So shine a little brighter. Grab your smile and sing along. The show's about to start with Marni, your host. You can't go wrong.
Hey, fabulously flawed friends, fabulous listeners, fabulous everybody. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, and it is Wednesday, Words of Wisdom Wednesday. Today's episode I am calling Say What? Because what people say about us is none of our business. And so many of us, myself included, has held myself back because I was afraid to be myself. I want everyone to just dare to be yourselves, because when we wear this mask and we have this facade of who we are and not authentic, we're miserable. But think about taking off the mask and your vibe attracts your tribe. You now are able to be around the people that make you truly happy, that your insides are happy. It's not a fake glow. It's not a fake aura, being with fake people, trying to be something you're not. Let yourself be who you are. And remember, say what? Because what people say about you is none of your business. And we are holding ourselves back, afraid of shining, afraid of stepping into our light, because we are so worried what they're going to say, And I'm going to say this again. I say it all the time. They're going to talk about you regardless. So you need to put your blinders on and follow your dreams, your passions. I know I say it and it sounds so easy, but do you remember in Sex and the City when Samantha was talking at the cancer luncheon and she was wearing her wig, trying to be proper, and then she took it off and she was like, fuck this, or whatever she said. And then all the other ladies were able to take off their wigs and show, I had to shave my head, and they were proud of being who they were, not sitting there itchy and sweaty and uncomfortable. That's just an analogy. And it's very hard stepping into that, to be who you are, in that courageous step forward, because we don't want to be judged, but do it anyway. People are going to judge you. But if you love yourself, what do their words matter? But we're not going to hear what they say about us. It's not important what anybody says about us. In fact, I try to protect my peace so much, even this is skirting a little bit off, but when I'm on social media, on Facebook, I started to block, unfollow, unfriend, block people. This way I don't have to see them. They don't know me. And then I blocked people who were close to them. So I didn't have to see someone post a picture. Oh, look at me with so-and-so. So I protect my peace that way. That's a part of my self-love and my self-care. Not caring or even wanting to know what people say about me. It's none of my business. If somebody says, oh, look at gross blue shirt. Okay. I don't care if people right now are sitting here watching this and going, oh, look at Marni do this. Okay. Thank you. You talk about me because you have nothing else to talk about. So many of you have such powerful potential and passions you want to pursue, but you're afraid what your parents going to think, what your friends going to think, what your family's going to think, what your neighbors are going to think, what your school friends are going to think. But it doesn't matter, because if you're not going to be happy, then what's the point of just being? We don't get time back. Believe me, I've said this multiple times. If we could push rewind and go bloop and start over, it would be great. But life's not a dress rehearsal. It's right here and right now. We're living it. So to take time and obsess and worry, can you believe she said this about me? Can you believe that? Can you believe they said this and they're thinking that about me? Who cares? I'd rather take that energy and put it in here to you guys, talking on my podcast, doing what's good for me, and reminding you it doesn't matter who likes you. What matters is who you like you. What people say about you, who cares? What you say to you matters. When you look in the mirror and say, I'm a badass bitch, I'm fucking resilient, I can do anything, you can't hurt me, I am powerful, I am resilient, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am powerful. Feed your mind those. Not, why are they talking about me? Ugh, why do you think they don't like me? Who the fuck cares? Do you like you? Seriously, I'm asking, do you like you? Probably yeah. Then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The love you give everyone else, you need to start giving yourself that love. Your life is not defined by a relationship you have. Your life is not defined by the friendships you have. Oh, I want to be like, there is nothing more grotesque to me, I think, than the adult cliquey mom groups. Go heal yourselves, okay? You bunch of fucking bitches trying to intimidate people that are kind, but because you have nothing else in your life, let's project and be bitches and stand there with the judginess. You have to look at them and just, like, that mean girl energy is so over. It's like so last season. If you're ever encountered by that, remember, they are pathetic, and this is their life calling, how to intimidate other people, because they're not healed. So let's take my misery and project it elsewhere. So I have encountered those cliquey mean women, and I look back at the 30s, when I was in my 30s, my 40s, thinking, I allowed this shit to bother me. I allowed neighborhood parties not inviting me. I couldn't sleep. Wait, there's cars at their house, and they didn't invite me. It was terrible. Then I realized years later, I shine so bright, and those people that I did hang out with were such darkness, evil, like they're gross, mean people. So no wonder that it didn't work. So when you're somewhere with someone and your energy's not aligning, it doesn't matter if you understand it, remove yourself. And this is when I say things are happening for you, not to you. So by being rejected by these dark people, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for doing that, because I was not around the negativity, because I don't think there's enough sage in Sageville to swoosh over me from the disgusting people I used to allow myself to hang out with, allow myself to be spoken to with disrespect. I can't say, oh, they were so rude to me, because I allowed it. I kept going back. I allowed them to laugh at me. I thought, okay, they're making jokes at my expense. And again, this was at a time before I took medication. I know I'm very over the top with my personality, but I used to be a lot more passionate with the woo and also with the like, as much as I can get happy, I could get that much. There's not much middle room for me. And I'm learning, either black or white, all or nothing. But it was a very awakening, I think I can say, when I realized, as you get older, life has been protecting me and putting where I'm supposed to be. If I wasn't, I look back now and I see how I was protected from being with dark people, because I am such a bright light. Other people that I have had, my gut feeling, they have always been right. But your peace and your mental health is the most crucial thing. Everything, all the advice you can get, it all comes back to one thing: self-love. You don't like how people are talking to you? Well, don't allow it. It's what we choose. Everything is how, I guess, our trauma, we didn't ask to be born with it, but our healing is our responsibility. And I was going on a different thought with that. I was thinking, I have my notes in front of me, thinking of trauma, and kind of lost my thoughts. So I'm just going to circle back. When it comes to self-love, you live for you, not for your ego. When you want to post something, post it from your heart. I really want to show the beautiful ocean. I really want to show everyone how beautiful my family looks when we're all dressed up going out for dinner. I really want to show this recipe because you want to. Don't do it because you feel you have to, because that's going to validate you some way, or people are now going to give you likes because you're doing this video. Oh my gosh, this is the cool restaurant. Let me show everybody that I'm there. Click, click, click. But nobody cares. Then you're going to be depressed. But when you do things for your soul authentically, I'm just using the posting as an example. Anything in life you do that you genuinely want to do for your soul, that's self-love. Doing it for your ego, that's not loving yourself. That's being a fake version of yourself. Unmask yourself. And let me tell you, It's hard. I wrote a book about my trauma in Miami my whole life, and I was about 50 years old when I wrote it. And the thought of promoting it in Miami, I was like, no way. I wrote about people. I am not talking about Miami. I went to New York. I did local news on other states. I had a PR person give me interviews about my book. I did book signings, but not in Miami. I went to Boston. I was petrified. And then I was like, wait, everyone I know, we're all like 50 and over. They're like grandparents. I'm not intimidated by people anymore or places. This is my story. I'm going to share it. And stepping into that Miami world and doing a book signing here in Miami and having people read my book in Miami, knowing people in my story, I told the truth. My life story reads like fiction, but it's nonfiction. And it's just a very, very, wow, how are you alive kind of story. But it was a lot of horror, and I talked about a lot of real places, people, and things. But I finally said, fuck it, this is my story. I don't care. Talk about it, people, talk. And some people bought it for gossip. Some people bought it for wanting to read it. Thank you for the people that bought it for gossip, because I hope that your heart felt a little sad and you gave me money. So thank you. So people, also haters are going to hate, but it doesn't matter, because what they say is none of your damn business. Remember that. It's only what you say to yourself. And on that note, guys, remember to never, ever let anyone burst your bubble, and to never, ever, ever, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. You can find me, Fabulously Flawed, on YouTube, and wishing everybody a wonderful Wednesday. Much love and so, so much peace.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Fabulously Flawed. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, we're so glad you're here, and we hope you'll come back Monday through Friday for another serving of empowerment, motivation, and inspiration. We'll catch you next time on Fabulously Flawed.